Scenic Cable would like to thank our YouTube audience for over 10,000 views. Thanks to you, we have now reached over 30,000 views. The Scenic Sports Network, however, needs your subscription to continue the growth. It's free and it's easy. Click the big red subscription button to help us afford to make you more sports content that you love and branch out into other videos and programming via our Scenic Productions YouTube channel. Thank you again for all the support, and please subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Enterprise High School, where the Enterprise Wildcats are hosting the Dothan Wolves. I'm Bill Kirkland along with Fox Fleming tonight. And Fox, good to have you back on the second game of tonight.
Thank you there, Mitt. Inbound by the Wolves.
These two teams played a couple of weeks ago, and the Wildcats were on fire. They won in 54-37.
Once again, Wolves doing a good job of moving the ball around. Throws it in the corner. Turnover taken by the Cats. Number 22, Quentin Hayes, up, misses, rebounded by the Wolves. Fletcher on the rebound, drives, knocked out of bounds as Hayes blocked it, and the Wolves will bring it in. Jackson with the ball, cross court.
In the game for Dothan is number 1, Jackson, number 3, Fletcher, number 12. Let's see, Dow, number 13, Reese, and number 0, Blackman. And the Wildcats turn the ball over.
Wildcats with the ball. Hayes brings it down, passes it off. Followed up by McCray, misses on 2 shots. 3-point shot by the Wolves, missed. Rebounded by the Wildcats, Quentin Hayes. And we've got a foul called against the Wolves back court.
And that foul is on number 13, Cobra Reese. In the game for the Wildcats, number 3, Terry, number 4, Cunningham, 5, McCray, 11, Smith, and 22, Hayes.
Hayes inbounds to Cunningham. Jalen brings it down. McCray goes to the far left side. Terry back out to Hayes. Misses a 3-pointer, rebounded that time by number 5. Drives the lane, up and in. And I believe that was Jackson on that 2-point play,
yes,
right?
It was Jackson. With a nice bank off the glass, drive down the baseline.
Over to McCray, 3-pointer, up and in. Josh McCray giving the Wildcats the lead with 5:43 to go in this first period.
McCray had 12 points when these two teams played a couple of weeks ago. I know you're familiar with him on the football field.
Oh, yes.
He and number 22, Hayes, were outstanding athletes. That foul is on number 5, Shackelford.
Hayes with the ball, throws it over to Terry. Terry over to Cunningham. Back over to Hayes. Back to Terry. Inside to Smith. Back out to Cunningham. Smith to McCray. Elijah Terry with it on the far side. Cats continue to move. And turned over by the Cats. Fletcher takes it, throws it down to Jackson. Misses, rebounded by the Wolves. Back inside, and Jackson's going to hit a two-pointer.
That's 4 points for Jackson. He's the only scorer for for Dothan, so it's a 4-3 Dothan lead.
McCray over to the far side. Back to Jalen Cunningham. McCray's going to take a three-pointer off the rim. Rebounded by the Wolves. Shackelford on the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Throws it to the right side. Up. And he's going to get his own rebound.
Well, that was Dowd with the tip in.
Right. Thomas Dowd with his follow-up on the rebound and putting it back in. Again, McCray over in the corner, inside, throws the ball away. Turnover by the Wildcats once again. Fletcher with the ball, brings it down, throws it over to Jackson. Jackson takes a shot. Rebounded by Dow, misses. Back up by Dow. Blocked by the Wildcats. And thrown down. Number 3 with the ball. Throws it underneath to Smith, and he's fouled going up. Jared Smith. And again, good defense by the Wolves that time.
That foul is on Jackson, his first.
And like you said, Mitch, kind of like watching a football game, you know, with Cunningham and McCray and Smith and Hayes. In and out on the first one once again. Dothan leading Enterprise 6-3 with 3:16 to go here in the first period. Smith attempts his second shot. And it's good. 2-point lead for the Wolves as they bring it down court. And traveling.
Back court called on him.
Back court?
Yep. So Dothan has committed 2 turnovers and the Wildcats have committed 3 here in the first period of play.
Smith with the ball in the corner, into McCray. Cunningham takes a shot, misses. Intercepted by Hayes, but unable to finish. Now McCray with a good defensive play, goes off the Dothan defender, off of Jackson's hand, and the Wildcats get a break as Hayes gets ready to bring it in to Cunningham.
Some new players into the game for the Wolves, and it's number 11, who is Jamarcus Allen. Also number 4, Quentin Norton. And
Hayes to McCray, back to Hayes, underneath to Smith. Back out to Hayes, back to McCray. Takes a three-point shot, misses, rebounded by the Wolves. And Morton is going to rebound it. Number 5 with a shot on the other end, makes his own rebound. Back out, throws it underneath. Another miss. And it's going to be off the Wildcats. Hines underneath, and the Wolves will bring it in underneath the basket. 2:06 to go. First period. Wolves leading 6-4 over the Cats. Back out to Blackman. Over in the corner. Allen with the ball. Bounces off several Wildcats, out of bounds off the Wildcats. And the Wolves get another break and get it underneath. 1:48 to go in this first period.
A very low scoring first period. Only 10 total points have been scored. And We have 1:46 left in the first. Dothan up by 2, 6-4.
Norton stolen that time by Hines. Up, and we got a tie ball going to 1:28 to go in this first period. As Hines steals it, takes it down for the easy 2. Traveling.
And wow, that's 6 turnovers for Dothan in the first period. I know that doesn't make Coach Fleming happy, but it probably does Coach Harrison.
Though, isn't that coach's name is a great name, isn't it?
Yes.
My double first cousin.
He can't be too bad if he's got the same name as you, right, Fox?
That's it. He probably spells his with 2 M's, though. We couldn't afford but one. McCray brings it down for the Wildcats, crosses midcourt, throws it over to Dunlap. Back over to Hayes. Dunlap throws it back to McCray. Back out to Terry. Terry up and in, rebounded by the Wolves.
And the Wolves commit another turnover. I think they've turned the ball over their last 3 or 4 possessions.
And we're going to have a charging foul called against the Wildcats. Going to call Keon Dunlap on that one. Only thing, Mid, I think they should make them keep their same number as their football jerseys. It would be a lot easier.
You know them by heart in football.
Yeah, who is that? Wolves bringing it down the court. 42 seconds to go in his first period, tied at 6.
That foul is on number 3, Terry. He picks up his first.
Inbounds to Norton. Guarded by Hayes. Comes off the left side. Stolen by the Cats. Hayes up and in, and the Wildcats take the lead 8-6 with 14 seconds to go in the first period. Norton with the ball.
Dothan has turned the ball over, I think, about 4 times in a row.
2 seconds left. They're going to run out of time, and the first period comes to an end. Wildcats with the lead 8-6 over the Dothan Wolves here in Enterprise.
You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Inbound to the Wildcats. Cunningham with the ball. Throws it back over to Dunlap. Underneath to Hayes. Up and in, and the Wildcats go up 10-6.
That's Hayes' 4th point of the game. He's got a couple of good shots under the basket.
Dowd in, and we've got a foul called.
And that one's on.
I believe Hayes was going to be called for that.
That'll be his first. At the line is number 11, Jamarcus Allen.
Right. Rims out the first one. Once again, 7:40 to go in the first half here in Enterprise. Wildcats up 10-6 over the Dothan Wolves. Dowd in for the Wolves as well. Second one is up. Rebounded by Terry. Throws it across to Cunningham. Cunningham back to Hayes. Over to Terry. Hayes at the top of the key. Back over the Terry to the right side. In and out of the hands of number 20 underneath Hines. And Dothan picks it up.
And Dothan, I believe that is their 5th straight turnover. You can't score points when you're turning the ball over. So.
And 6 points.
Right. More turnovers than points.
Inbound by Dunlap. Over to Cunningham on the left side of the court. Back over to Terry. Terry drives the right side. And he's going to go underneath. Beautiful shot as he drove underneath. It went up. Wildcats up 12-6. 6:56 to go in this first half.
Nice reverse layup that time by Terry.
23 with the ball for the Wolves. 3-point shot on the far side, and he hits it, and 12-9 with 6:40 to go.
That was Blackman with the 3.
And that brings him within 3 points. Terry off the left side. Over to Cunningham, back to Hayes, back into Terry. Terry drives, goes up, misses, rebounded by the Wolves. As Norton brings it down. Back out to top of the key, over to the left side. Number 4 drives, goes in, misses, rebounded by the Wildcats. Dunlap on the rebound as Cunningham brings it down court. Gives it to Hayes. Jump ball called by the official, and it's going to go to the Wolves.
So a whole new bunch of players coming in for the Wolves. We'll try to let you know who's in there. New in is number 21, A.J. Porter Jr. Also in, let's see, I believe
these
that's
numbers are easy to see,
10.
aren't they?
Yeah, Kenzie is also in number 10. And
20. Robinson, is that on the far side for the...
I'm not sure what's going on. The officials are talking. Let's see, we can update you on, let's see, 20, 10, 23, 21, and 14. And 20 is Isaiah Robinson, 10 is Manny Kinsey, 14 is Jaden Porter, and 23 is Mason.
I think the officials are complaining about the crowd noise.
Oh, okay.
They're paid good money to put up with that, aren't they?
That's a job I would not want.
Why else would you go to the game other than to holler at the officials?
That foul is on number 14.
Wildcats going to take it out on the far side. Josh McCray in the ball game. Terry with the ball on the right side. Quentin Hayes drives, bounces off, rebounded by the Wolves as they bring it down. Back over to Porter. Porter passes it off to the right side. Moten. Smith with the steal to McCray. McCray up, misses, fouled. Oh no, I don't know what we got there. 1 and 1, but it's on the other end, so we've got a foul on the shooter.
The foul was on McCray.
I'm waiting for the call, but
well, was it a foul or it just went out of bounds?
Must have just went out of bounds. Rebound by McCray over to Terry. Brings it down to court. Smith comes to the right side. Terry misses the reverse layup. Passes out to Robinson. Back over in the corner to Kinsey. Johnson up and misses. Rebounded by the Wolves.
Still a 3-point lead. 12-9. Wildcats leading the Wolves of Dothan. We are about midway through the second period.
Knocked out of bounds by the Wolves as the Wildcats take it out of bounds. And we've got a timeout called with 4:08 to go in this first half. Enterprise Wildcats leading the Dothan Wolves 12-9.
Hey, while we have a break here, I want to tell you about something new we have. It's the Scenic Sports Network YouTube channel. That's Scenic Sports Network. Just go to the search column on YouTube and type it in, and it will open the door to over 150 high school football and basketball games over the last 20 years. And we're constantly adding new content just about every day. So go over to our YouTube channel and tune in, and make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, you help us to promote our channel, and you also will get notifications when there's new material on our YouTube channel. So go to our YouTube channel, that's Scenic Sports Network, and hit the subscribe button.
4:08 to go in this first half. Wildcats up 12-9. Cunningham brings it down. Passes off to McCray off the left side. Back to Cunningham. Throws it over to Johnson. MJ back over to Cunningham. Underneath. Nice play and dunk by Terry that time. Wildcats up 14-9, and I'm sure we'll see that on the replay.
That was a good alley-oop that time by Terry.
Wolves with the ball. Porter throws it back to the right side. Blackman back over to Kinsey. Drives the right side. And we've got a
timeout on the court. With 3:05 left and the second to score, Wildcats 14, Wolves 9.
Blackman to inbound for the Wolves.
I think we're back to our original starters for Dothan.
Jackson back over to Fletcher. A correction, Blackman. Stolen by the Wildcats, down to Smith. And dunked by Smith. And the Cats up 16-9, 2:32 to go in the first half. Overshoots, rebounded by the Cats, brought down by Hayes. Into McCray. McCray up for a layup underneath.
That is 5 points.
Stolen again by the Wildcats. Another turnover as Terry brings it down. And the ball goes to the Wildcats.
Substitute into the game coming in is number 5, Shackelford, and going out is Dowd, number 12. Just like that, a 9-point lead for the Wildcats.
McCray will inbound. MJ with the ball over to Hayes. Back out to MJ. Misses, rebounded by the Wolves. Got a foul called on the Wildcats. Shackelford inbounds for the Wolves. To Blackman, 1:42 to go in this first half. Wildcats up 18-9 over the Dothan Wolves. Blackman crosses midcourt, passes off to Jackson. Jackson to Fletcher. Fletcher back to the right side. Back to Blackman. Back over to Jackson on the left side. Good ball movement by the Wolves with 1:11 to go in this first half. Drives. And charging foul will be called against the Wolves.
A Shackelford call. That's his second foul.
Smith doing a good job of standing his ground. As Cunningham takes it. Gives it to Hayes. Rebounded by Smith. Back out. Cunningham with the ball. Drives underneath. And great play by Quentin Hayes as he went up underneath and also got fouled. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play with 48 seconds to go in the first half. Cats up 20-9.
I think that foul is going to be on Shackelford. If it is, it's his third. Hayes has 6 points. He had 17 in the last game they played against each other.
Substitutions getting ready to be made for the Wolves.
7 points for Hayes.
Hayes gets a good bounce. Cats up 21-9, 48 and a half seconds to go in this first half. Looks like Allen came in for the Wolves.
Right now it's a 13-3 run for the Wildcats.
Good defensive play that time by Cunningham, but knocked out of bounds as the Wolves will get ready to inbound. 36 seconds to go in this first half. Good follow-up that time by the Wolves. I believe that was Allen. McCray drives, misses, rebounded by Terry, up and in. Wildcats up 23-11 with just over 10 seconds to go.
That's 6 points for Terry.
And another charge called on the Wolves that time. And was Allen called for the charge. And the Wildcats take over with 6 seconds to inbound as McCray inbounds to Hayes. Back to Hayes. Shots up from 3 and no good. And as the first half comes to a close here in Enterprise, the Enterprise Wildcats leading the Dothan Wolves 23-11.
We'll be back with second half action after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
And back at Enterprise, Alabama, the Wildcats taking on the Wolves from Dothan. As we start this third period, Wildcats up 23-11. As Cunningham passes off to Hayes, to Smith, to McCray, back to Cunningham, to Hayes. Misses, rebounded by Terry. Inside to Hayes. Up and in, and the Cats up
That's 9 points for Hayes. He had 7 in the first half. Terry had 6 in the first half, 5 from McCray, 3 from Smith, and 2 from Hines.
Stolen by Cunningham. Up and in, and the Cats up 27-11 with 7:23 to go. Again, stolen by Cunningham and fouled.
The foul is on number 3, Fletcher. At the line is number 4, Cunningham. That was his first basket of the game.
Jalen's first shot bounces out of the back side of the rim. Second shot is good. Cats up 28-11 as the Wolves bring it in. Get it across half court. And almost stolen again. Foul called on Cunningham. Wolves inbound. Back out to Fletcher. Passes it off. Inside, missed. Off the Wildcats, and the Wolves will inbound again. Another steal by Cunningham, and up and in, and I don't know how they didn't call a foul, and I don't know how the ball went in, but great shot by Jalen.
I'll tell you what, Cunningham is coming out this second half, and he's on a mission.
Wolves hitting a quick 2, 6:36. Cats up 30-13. Terry to Cunningham. Back to Hayes, and he's up on the right side and in, and the Cats are up 32-13, 6:22 to go.
11 points for Hayes. He had 7 in the first half, and he's come out and put up 4 already here, and we played a couple of minutes of the third.
Knocked out of bounds by Smith on the far side. Cats doing a great job on defense this second half as the Wolves get ready to inbound to Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Throws it back to the left side. Reese goes to the inside. Reese back over to the corner. Dowd misses. Cunningham brings down the court, goes up, tries to pass it off to McCray. Misses, and the Wolves will take over. Another turnover by the Wildcats.
Right now the Wildcats are on a 9-2 run.
Blackman inbounds. Throws it down to Jackson. Jackson tries to work a baseline. Looks to throw it back out. Top of the key. As the Wolves set the offense up. Over to Jackson. Jackson takes a shot in and out. And over to Quentin Hayes, and he's up again from the right side, and 2 more points for Quentin Hayes, and the Wildcats up 34-13, 5 minutes to go in the third period.
Quentin Hayes has come out and put up 6 points in a little less than 3 minutes. He has a total of 13 points.
Blackman with a shot, hits, 3-pointer. 34-16 with 4:51 to go in the third period. Cunningham back to McCray. Back over to Hayes, back to Terry. Passes to the left side to Jalen Cunningham. He takes it back out to the top to set it up. Drives the lane. Passes it off to Terry, misses a dunk. And the Wolves bring it down the court. Oh. Off to number 3. They hit a 3. Great shot by Fletcher that time. And it's 34-19 with 4:14 to go in the third period.
Dothan has come out and hit a couple of threes here in the third, but it's going to take a lot of threes to get back in this game.
Triple team. Cunningham gets out of it, throws it over in the corner to McCray, back out to Smith, back out to Hayes to the left side. He drives, throws it across, knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play by the Wolves.
So we have wholesale substitution in again for the Wolves.
Just when we figured out who was in, the pack changes, doesn't it?
Yes.
New Wolf back in for Dothan. Inbounds to Hines. Hayes with a three-pointer and hits it.
Hayes is on fire here in this game.
37-19, Cats up. Throws it over in the corner to the Wolves. Three-pointer, good. And that is Norton.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot that time by Quentin Norton for the Wolves. 37-22, 3:25 to go in the third. Hayes over to Johnson, otherwise known as MJ.
That sounds familiar abbreviation.
We've laughed during football season. They would say, who is Mikael Johnson? And finally, from junior high on, we've always called him MJ. So. Wolves with the ball off the right side.
Say another Dothan turnover. Hayes has 16 points so far in the game. He's leading all scorers.
MJ brings it in to Quentin. Quentin at the top of the key, back to MJ. Back over. Now Josh with it. MJ drives. Layup is good.
That was a nice floater that time.
Yep, 39-22. Throws it in the corner to Fletcher. Or Norton. Norton back out to Blackman. Norton trying to set the offensive play up, drives up, and great shot, just rolled off the rim. Smith with it underneath, and a beautiful dunk and pass that time by the Wildcats. Jared Smith on to 2 points. Wildcats up 41-22 with 2:05 to go. Stolen by the Cats, another turnover. This time MJ's up and good for two, and the Wildcats up 43-22.
So I'll tell you, the Wildcats have come out here in this third, and they're putting up some points. They have actually put up 20 points here in the third
period.
Yeah, 20 points, and we have a minute 57 left. And Dothan has only put up 11 points, so it's a 20-11 run. And while we have a timeout on the court, I want to remind you again about our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and then type in the search bar, type in Scenic Sports Network, and you will open the window to over 150 high school football and basketball games from all over the Wiregrass area for the past 20 years. So go on and make sure you subscribe, because by subscribing you will get notifications whenever there is a new game uploaded or a new content uploaded. And it's all free, so go to YouTube, to Scenic Sports Network, and subscribe.
And back after the timeout, once again, your Enterprise Wildcats up 43, Dothan Wolves 22 here in Enterprise. As the Wolves get ready to inbound. Kinsey inbounding to Blackman. Blackman with the ball, taking it off the left side. Kinsey with it again. Back to Blackman. Over to Porter. Stolen by the Wildcats. Dunlap drives, misses, rebounded again by the Wildcats. Out to Hayes. And rebounded this time by the Wolves. And a foul is going to be called on the Wildcats, a blocking foul.
It's a 43-22 game. And another turnover by the Wolves, and that is 6 here in the second half.
Yeah, and in both games we have seen at this stage of the game a lot of turnovers this late in the season.
Yeah, the Wildcats have done a much better job. They have 2 turnovers versus 6 for the Wolves in the second half.
Clock down to 50 seconds to play, and we've got a blocking foul on the Wolves. Blackman called for that. Inbound to number 32, Marshawn Fitzpatrick. As Dunlap inbounds for the Wildcats to Cunningham. Jalen brings it across midcourt. And the Wolves will be called for a foul. I believe that was Jaden Porter on that one. Getting on the hand, trying to make a good defensive steal. Once again, Cats inbounding on the far side. Cunningham to MJ. MJ back to Cunningham. Fitzpatrick working underneath. Throws it to Fitzpatrick. Up and bounces off. And good struggle for the ball underneath. Marshawn Fitzpatrick. And getting a break as it goes off a Wolves player. And the Wildcats will inbound. Ball goes to Hines. Throws it off to the corner, misses, back up, and a foul called underneath as Jordan Hines goes up for the shot.
That foul is on number 10, Kensey. And the line is number 20, Hines. He has 2 points in the game.
Hines makes it 3. The Wildcats up 44-22. 16 seconds to go in his third period as he gets ready for his second shot. Substitutions made for the Wildcats as MJ gets a break. Rebound by the Wolves. And tied up. Blackman breaks loose, passes off to the left side. Misses. Rebound, and that's going to bring the third period to a close here in Enterprise. The Enterprise Wildcats up 44-22 over your Dothan Wolves.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
I think back in Enterprise as the Wolves inbound. Fletcher with the ball, passes to the corner. Another three-pointer, great shot that time by the Wolves.
That was Kobe Reese.
Reese with the three-pointer, and the Wildcats lead 52-28, but the Wolves stole the ball.
And give it right back to the Wildcats.
Dunlap on the inbound to Fitzpatrick. Back to Dunlap, brings it down. Passes over, and we've got a travel on Winters. Wolves bring it down the court to the right side to Jackson. Jackson takes a three-pointer, blocked by the Wildcats. Marshawn Fitzpatrick on the block.
That foul was on number 21. That was Johnson.
Mikael Johnson on that foul. Another three-pointer hit by Fletcher.
That's Fletcher's second three of the game. He has 8 points.
Traveling call by the Wildcats. Another turnover.
52-31 with 5:20 left. The Wildcats leading the Wolves.
And probably a new record on how many times we've said turnover in a ball game.
Too many times.
Blackman passes to the corner. Good defensive play by the Wildcats, stolen by MJ.
And another turnover.
20 with the ball. Hines drive.
Nice spin move that time by Hines. He has 5 points.
54-31, 4:55 to go. Another three-pointer by the Wolves, and he is on fire.
That's Kobe Reese with his second three. He has 6 points.
54-34 as the Cats bring it down.
And I'm not going to say it.
No.
T.O.
T.O.
And we're not talking about Terrell Owens either.
No. We'll be signing the backboard in a minute.
54-34. Cats up by 20.
Fletcher passes off to Blackman. Reese with the ball out at the top of the key. Back over to Blackman inside. Nice play that time and hustle by Fitzpatrick. Timeout call by the Wildcats, 4:07. Enterprise leading 54-34 over the Wolves.
You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Dunlap inbounding for the Cats. Mikael Johnson brings it across midcourt, guarded by Blackman. Tries to throw it inside, goes through the hands of a Wolves player, but Hines comes up with it. Easy shot from underneath. Cats up 56-34 with 3:50 to go. Wolves bring it down the left side of the court that time.
Hines has 7 points.
Blackman with the ball. Mikael Johnson guarding Blackman. Throws it inside to Dowd. He throws it off to Fletcher. And again, hit by the Wildcats. Taken by Dunlap.
Dunlap knew he had one, but he slipped. It looked like it was going to be too easy.
Come up a little lame, and I believe we'll have a substitution coming in.
It's kind of like catching a pass in football, and you start running before you tuck it in.
Saw that in the pros quite a bit the last couple of weeks, hadn't we?
Yes, we have.
Dunlap goes out. Sconyers comes in.
3:23 left, 56-34. Wildcats leading the Wolves.
Bonner also in for the Cats. Fletcher brings it across midcourt. Goes down the right side. Throws it off to Dowd. Back out to Reese. Reese back to Norton, and we got a foul. I thought he was going to take a trip on that one, but Hines called for the foul.
Norton's at the line. He has 3 points tonight. Make it 4.
Gets ready for his second shot with 3:03 to go in this ball game. And he brings them within 20. MJ getting ready to inbound for the Cats. Throws it long and into the bleachers. I think he was throwing at one of his old coaches.
Incomplete.
Down to bring it in for the Wolves underneath. Throws it long. Rebounded by the Cats. Bonner underneath. Brings it out. Goes behind his back. Throws it off to MJ. MJ throws it off. 20 up. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Misses again. 12 with the rebound. Sconyers this time. Bonner on the far right side of the court. Goes behind his back. He's going to be tied up. Jump ball. And it'll go to the Cats. Fitzpatrick to inbound for the Cats. Bonner with the ball over to Fitzpatrick. 3 points, good. And the Cats up 59-36. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Throws it over in the corner to Jackson. Jackson takes it back out. Stolen this time by Fitzpatrick. Takes it all the way. Misses a dunk. And rebounded by MJ. MJ takes it back out. .144 to go in the ball game. Mikael Johnson with the ball at the top. Passes it off to Sconyers. Sconyers over in the corner. Wildcats miss a shot. Ball's up. We've got a timeout on the floor for an injured player.
I think two Dothan players ran into each other.
Right. I think one tripped over the other.
Yeah, that's Kobe Reese. That was on the floor, but he's up and he looks good.
1:31 to go in this ball game. Wildcats up 59-36 over the Dothan Wolves. As the Wildcats get ready to inbound.
Yeah, while we have timeout, we'll remind you once again about our new YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and type in the search bar, type in Scenic Sports Network, and you have access to over 150 high school football and basketball games over the past 20 years. We have games on there from Enterprise, Dothan, Northview, Houston Academy, Providence. We have some new Brockton games on there, Headland, Abbeville, Houston County, Eufaula. We have games on there from Ashford, Wicksburg, and some of everybody else, all over the Wiregrass area. So go into our YouTube channel and hit subscribe and join the Scenic Sports Network. It costs you nothing. Just subscribe and you'll have access to all of these games, and you will get a notification whenever new content is added.
Marshawn Fitzpatrick at the line. Wildcats up 60-36, 1:31 to go in the ball game as he gets ready for his second shot. And it's good.
That's 5 points for Fitzpatrick.
Dothan brings it down the court. Blackman with the ball.
It's Mason, number 23.
23.
Yeah.
And we've got a foul on the play.
At the line is number 23, Mason. He's scoreless tonight.
And up, bounces off the right side, rebounded by Hines. MJ is going to bring it down the court. A minute to go in this ball game. Enterprise up 61-36. Throws it over to Sconyers. Sconyers back to Bonner. Bonner back to Fitzpatrick. Back over to MJ on the far side, and now back out to the top of the key to Hines. And we've got a foul on number 23. And that's Mason, correct, Mitt?
Correct. Yeah, they had a change in the roster that we had pregame, and so they added a name and took one off, and they changed the number of one of the players. Shackelford was
right.
Blackman was number 23, and he's 0 tonight.
Right. Wolves bring it down court, right side. Number 10 with the ball, throws it across court to the corner, back across, and up in the stands. Clock stopped with 28 seconds. Wildcats with the ball, leading 61-36. Wildcats with the ball, passes it over to MJ, the far right side, and we've got a foul. We're waiting for the call.
I think it was a foul away from the ball.
And thinking it's going to be on Mason. Inbounds goes to Bonner. Bonner brings it across. Passes off to MJ, who passes off to Fitzpatrick. Throws it underneath. Misses the alley-oop intended for Sconyers. Number 14 drives, blocked by Sconyers, knocked out of bounds. Wolves remain with the ball with 6 seconds to go on their end of the court. Inbounds, taken away by Sconyers. Good defensive play. And I'm thinking we had a call. Don't know what it is. Maybe we had a technical. And Sconyers will go to the line. And the first shot is good. Cats up 62-36. Sconyers gets ready for the second shot. Jay's second shot is good as well. And the Cats will inbound with 2.7 seconds to go in this ball game, leading 63-36. And your final score here in Enterprise, the Enterprise Wildcats have defeated the Dothan Wolves 63-36 here on the campus of Enterprise High School.
And Fox, I have some scores for you. So for the visiting Dothan Wolves, the leading scorer tonight, they didn't have a single player in double figures. The leading scorer was Derek Fletcher with 8 points. Jackson had 7, 5 from Norton, 2 from Allen, 2 from Dow, 6 from Reese, and 6 from Blackman. Now for the Wildcats, the big gun tonight was none other than Quentin Hayes, who had 20 points. He had 7 in the first half and came out with 13 big ones in the second half that really gave the Wildcats a spark. He was followed by 9 points from Cunningham. Cunningham came out and he really sparked this team in the second half. Between Quentin Hayes and Cunningham, those two guys made the difference in this game. Terry had 6 points, 5 points from McCray, 5 points from Smith, 2 points from Sconyers, and we had 5 from Fitzpatrick, and 7 from Hines, and 4 from Johnson.
And again, Cats being a different team the second half. And we saw that in both games. A lot slower in the first half, and both teams changing, making adjustments, and Cats coming up with a big victory, 63-36.
Yeah, it was a big victory for the Cats, and that wraps it up. And for my cameraman tonight, Billy Causey, and my co-host tonight, Fox Fleming, thanks for stopping in and helping us out tonight, Fox.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, and this is Mick Kirkland saying good night from Enterprise, Alabama. You are watching the Scenic Sports Network.